कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारि यमुनतीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारि यमुनतीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे loudly chant loudly Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Madhava Radha, Madhava Radhe. Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Jai Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Subhadramai, Jaya Sudarshana. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yajna ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Everyone please fold your hands. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयामुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रहे। Hare Krishna. Today we are discussing from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga, verse number 47. Yoginam api sarvesham madgatena antah atmana श्रद्धावान भजते या माम सह मे युक्ततमः मतः योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां स मे युक्ततमो मतः। योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः। योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः। Someone please recite. योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां स मे युक्ततमो मतः। Anyone else? योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां स मे युक्ततमो मतः। माताजी's योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् समे युक्ततमो मतः योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषाम् मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् समे युक्ततमो मतः. Word-to-word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Yoginam of yogis. Api also. Sarvesham all types of. Madgatena abiding in me. Always thinking of me. Antaha Atmana within himself. Shraddhavan in full faith. Bhajate renders transcendental loving service. Yaha one who. Mam to me, the Supreme Lord. Saha he may by me. Yuktatamaha the greatest yogi. Mataha is considered. Translation. And of all the yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself and renders transcendental loving service to me. He is the most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. That is my opinion. Purport. The word bhajate is significant here. Bhajate has its root in the verb bhaj, which is used when there is need of service. The English word worship cannot be used in the same sense as bhaj. Worship means to adore or to show respect and honor to the worthy one, but service with love and faith is especially meant for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One can avoid worshipping a respectable man or a demigod and may be called discourteous, but one cannot avoid serving the Supreme Lord without being thoroughly condemned. Every living being, every living entity is part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and thus every living entity is intended to serve the Supreme Lord by his own constitution. Failing to do this, he falls down. The Bhagavatam 11.5.3 confirms this as follows. Ya esham purusham sakshat atma prabhavam ishwaram na bhajantyavajananti sthanat bhrashtaha patantyadhaha. Anyone who does not render service and neglects his duty unto the primeval Lord, who is the source of all living entities, will certainly fall down from his constitutional position. In this verse also, the word bhajanti is used. Therefore, bhajanti is applicable to the Supreme Lord only, whereas the word worship can be applied to demigods or to any other common living entity. The word avajananti used in this verse of Srimad Bhagavatam is also found in the Bhagavad Gita. Avajananti mam mudha. Only the fools and rascals deride the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. Such fools take it upon themselves to write commentaries on the Bhagavad Gita without an attitude of service to the Lord. Consequently, they cannot properly distinguish between the word bhajanti and the word worship. The culmination of all kinds of yoga practices lies in Bhakti Yoga. All other yogas are but means to come to the point of Bhakti in Bhakti Yoga. Yoga actually means Bhakti Yoga. All other yogas are progressions towards the destination of Bhakti Yoga. From the beginning of Karma Yoga to the end of Bhakti Yoga is a long way to self-realization. Karma Yoga without fruitive results is the beginning of this path. When Karma Yoga increases in knowledge and renunciation, the stage is called Gnana Yoga. When Gnana Yoga increases in meditation on the Super Soul by different physical processes and the mind is on him, it is called Ashtanga Yoga. And when one surpasses the Ashtanga Yoga and comes to the point of Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, it is called Bhakti Yoga, the culmination. Factually, Bhakti Yoga is ultimate goal, but to analyze Bhakti Yoga minutely, one has to understand these other yogas. The yogi who is progressive is therefore on the true path of eternal good fortune. One who sticks to a particular point and does not make further progress is called by that particular name, Karma Yogi, Gnana Yogi or Dhyana Yogi, Raja Yogi, Hatha Yogi, etc. If one is fortunate enough to come to the point of Bhakti Yoga, it is to be understood that he has surpassed all other yogas. Therefore, to become Krishna conscious is the highest stage of yoga. Just as when we speak of Himalayas, we refer to the world's highest mountain, of which the highest peak, Mount Everest, is considered to be the culmination. It is by great fortune that one comes to Krishna consciousness on the path of Bhakti Yoga to become well situated according to the Vedic direction. The ideal yogi concentrates his attention on Krishna, who is called Shama Sundara, who is as beautifully colored as a cloud, whose lotus-like face is as effulgent as the sun, whose dress is brilliant with jewels and whose body is flower garlanded. Illuminating all sights is his gorgeous lustre, which is called the Brahma Jyotir. He incarnates in different forms such as Rama, Nrsimha, Varaha and Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he descends like a human being as the son of Mother Yashoda, and he is known as Krishna, Govinda and Vasudeva. He is a perfect child, husband, friend, master, and is full with all opulences and transcendental qualities. If one remains fully conscious of these features of the Lord, he is called the highest yogi. This stage of highest perfection in yoga can be attained only by Bhakti Yoga, as is confirmed in all Vedic literature. Yasya deve para bhaktir yatha deve tatha guru tasyaite katita yarda prakashante mahatmana. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. Shvetashvatra Vishnu 6.23. Bhaktir asya bhajanam tat iha mutropadhi nairasyena mushmin manaha kalpanam etad eva naishkarmyam. Bhakti means devotional service to the Lord which is free from desire for material profit, either in this life or in the next. Devoid of such inclinations, one should fully absorb the mind in the Supreme. That is the purpose of Naishkarmya. Gopal Tapanipshad 1.15. These are some of the means for performance of Bhakti or Krishna consciousness, the highest perfectional stage of the yoga system. Thus end the Bhaktivinoda purpose to the 6th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of Dhyana Yoga. We will chant some prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Śrī Caitanya-Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya-deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna. So this is Dhyana Yoga chapter, 6th chapter. In this chapter, Krishna explains about Dhyana. Dhyana means meditation, we all know. So meditation on whom? Meditation on the Paramatma in the heart, to realize God, the form of God in the heart. Now, we all know that there is Paramatma in the heart, there is soul, right? Soul is there in the heart, Atma. Atma is there, that is we, that is our identity. And there is Paramatma, which is He is the Supreme Lord, He is also there in the heart. So just like Krishna explains about Atma Paramatma in the 13th chapter, the nature, enjoyer and consciousness, Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. So this body has two masters, you can say. Two entities are living in this body. One is the Jiva, Atma, another is Paramatma. So the Jiva, he is driving this body. Without the Jiva, this body cannot work. Krishna says, Ishvara sarvabhutanam hrideshe arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantra rodhani maya. And Krishna is telling this body is like a machine. Now what machine we can see? A moving machine in this world. We can see car. Okay, one car is moving. So a child, when he sees the car, he sees the car is just moving like that. He doesn't know there is a driver inside. He doesn't know. Only the father knows. No, there is a driver inside. But the child is thinking the car is moving itself. No, it is so amazing. Because he doesn't know, that knowledge is not there, that there is a driver inside. Similarly, when we don't realize, when we don't have the knowledge of the soul, we think that the body is working just like that. Now I am moving this hand. It is happening automatically. I am speaking. It is happening automatically. I am eating food. How it is digesting? Automatically. You have, let us say, you got fever. Now doctor will tell, take paracetamol. You take paracetamol. You don't know what chemicals are there in that, but you take it, it is curing. How it is working, we don't know. So because we don't know how this body is functioning, who is running this body, so therefore we are in ignorance. Till the time we don't know that there is Atma, which is running this body just like the driver in the car. We should know that. If we don't know, then we are in ignorance. So there is a driver sitting in the front seat, but there is a Yajamani who is the owner sitting in the back seat, right? He is the actual owner of the car. Yes? Similarly, this body, even though you are living, you are just like a driver. You are not owner. You are a tenant. You are like a tenant. You on a rent basis you are staying there. You are not the owner. The owner is Paramatma. Just like the owner is sitting in the behind seat. He is the actual owner. So we are only tenants. We just occupied this for some time. Just like you take some house in rent, No, you are there 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you are there. After that you vacate the house. Similarly, we are there in this body. Someone is 40 years, someone is 50 years, someone is 60. Some fortunate soul, he is 100 years. So, but even 100 years, he has to leave the body and he has to go to another body. Yes, do you all believe there is punarjanma? Rebirth is there, we take birth again, we have a previous birth, There are some people who remember the previous lives, what happened. There are some 3,000 cases. There is one doctor called Ian Stevenson. He did research and he found 3,000 people around the world, at least 3,000 people around the world who could remember the past life. They could remember exactly what happened. They could relate. So that shows that there is a rebirth, that we are not just this body, but there is something beyond the body, that is soul, Atma. Like it is there in the common words that we use while expressing when someone dies. He left the body, he passed away. But Prabhupada would say, who passed away? The body is still in front of you. Who passed away? The soul passed away. But till the time he is alive, are you realizing that you are speaking to the soul, not to the body? I'll give another example to understand how body and soul function and why soul is the source of functioning of this body. How do we understand? Now I am speaking here, okay. Now my voice is coming from where? It's coming from the speaker. There are speakers, right? Now, someone who has not seen me, I'll put the same speaker outside. No, I'll keep half kilometer away. I'll put one speaker. I'll speak here. Now he has not seen me, right? But he can hear the sound. So he doesn't know that there is a person speaking. He is thinking that the speaker is speaking. He is thinking speaker is speaking. So just like he has not seen the person behind the speaker, we are also what we are thinking, the body, the mouth is speaking. But behind the mouth, who is there? The real person who is the cause of working of this body, that soul is there. Just like the speaker is making sound, the mouth is making sound. But can the speaker make sound without person, me speaking? No. Similarly, the mouth cannot speak without the soul. So, Bhagavad Gita gives this solid point that we are not this body, but we are spirit soul. That's the first basic thing that one has to, as a human, one has to understand that we are not this body. We are spirit soul. We are pure spirit soul, Jivatma. And what is this Atma? Jiva, it is a servant of God. It is a part and parcel of God. And it has the same guna, same qualities as God. The qualities are the same, but the quantity God has unlimited. But the Jiva is so small, the quantity is very, very limited. So now, Krishna is saying here, now in the whole Bhagavad Gita, if you see, it is like a progression. Krishna takes Arjuna to different levels. He takes to highest level of devotion. Now Arjuna in the first chapter he cried, I don't want to fight, I don't want to do any duty. Then Krishna, he scolded him. You are speaking like a intelligent man, but you are a number one fool. And then he corrected him. Then he starts speaking the real philosophy of soul, of rebirth, reincarnation, time, all these things Krishna starts speaking. So like that, then in the second chapter it is like so many questions between Arjuna and Krishna. So after that then Krishna speaks about Karma Yoga, then Jnana Yoga in the 4th chapter, then Karma Sannyasa Yoga, 5th chapter, then Dhyana Yoga, 6th chapter. So like that it progresses. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Now Dhyana Yoga is also called Ashtanga Yoga. You can say a meditation of the Lord in the heart. So then he takes to 7th, 8th, 9th chapter is fully Bhakti Yoga. complete pure devotional service. Therefore, Bhakti Yoga, 9th chapter name is the most confidential knowledge. Param Guhya Gyan, most confidential knowledge. That in that chapter, Krishna exclusively tells how to worship Him. Always chant His name, always glorify Him, offer whatever we eat, offer to the Lord, and Lord will accept it. He said, I will take it. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakta prayachati tadaham bhaktipahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Anyone who offers a leaf, a fruit, a flower, a water with love and devotion, I will accept it. But the point is love and devotion. So that means he is explaining to everyone that he is a person. He is not just some stone or some light or some energy. No, he is not like that. He is a person. Now someone, Prabhupada would say, someone would ask, if God is everywhere, why you need temple? God is everywhere. He is there in tree, go and worship tree. He is there in water, go and worship water. He is there in the sky, just do like this, God is there. Why you want temple? And Prabhupada would say, if God is everywhere, is He not in temple? If God is everywhere, He should be in temple. So, why are you saying no? He should be in temple also. How can you say no temple? No, in temple also God is there. Because God is everywhere. Just like to reciprocate with something, you need a form. No, like air is everywhere. Yes, air is everywhere. But for you, that air to be useful, you need what? Fan. Yes or no? Air is everywhere. But to intensify that, to give you that feeling, you need a fan. Similarly, God is everywhere. But can you see Him? You can't see Him. You don't have that vision. You don't have that understanding. So therefore, for you to get that feeling, to realize the form of the Lord, the God is so merciful that He comes in the form of Murti, Vigraha, deity, Archa Vigraha. So that Archa Vigraha is not different from God. There are so many stories, real stories in India, Bharat Desh, where the Vigrahas, the deities, spoke with the devotees. Not only spoke, walked with the devotees. Spoke, walk, ate, whatever Pujari offers, bhoga, naivedyam, the deities eat. There are stories that also. In the Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta, there is one nice story of Sakshi Gopal. So in that story, what happens, in the North India, in Vrindavan, there is a Sakshi Gopal. Gopal is Krishna. But why he became Sakshi Gopal, there is a story. Sakshi means what? Witness, right? So how he became Witness Gopal, there is a nice story. So what happens, there is one old Brahmana who is doing Punyakshet, who Tirtha Yatra. So he goes to Vrindavanam. So there he meets one young Brahmana. So because he is old and he cannot walk so much, he cannot cook himself so much, he has to wash clothes, so many things are there. So he cannot do alone. He needs some help. So this young Brahmana saw him and said, "Sir, I will help you. I'll take care of you." And he became very happy. So he was taking care of him, he was assisting him, etc. And that old Brahmana, elderly Brahmana, he became very happy with the seva of this young Brahmana. And he said, "You are so nice, you are so nice-hearted, and I am very happy with your seva. I would like to give my daughter to you for marriage." So then he said, "Sir, you are very, you are so educated, you are so scholarly person, you come from a respectable family. I am a poor Brahmana. It doesn't match, sir. Please don't mind, but it doesn't match this." I said, No, don't worry. I will convince all of my family members. I'll convince my daughter to give you to you. Then he was saying, no, sir. Then he tried to convince. Then finally he said, "Okay, sir, no problem, but you give me promise that you are going to give your daughter to me. So then you have to give me promise in front of Gopal. So Gopal deity is there in the temple. So this young elderly Brahmana, he gave promise. He gave the oath, promise to the young Brahmana that I will give you. So then then the young Brahmana, he said that, then the young Brahmana and the old Brahmana, both of them, they were again doing the parikrama, etc., Tirtha Yatra, and they went back to their hometown. So, after going to the home, elderly Brahmana, he said that, this person is very nice. I found this good match. I would like to give the daughter to him. And the family, no one is saying yes. Everyone is saying, no, we cannot give. He is so poor. How he will maintain, and all so many reasons they were giving. So not at all possible. But then the elderly Brahmana said, but I gave promise to him in front of God. Gopalji, I had given promise. Then they said, so what? No, nothing doing. No, we cannot say okay for this. This is not possible, impossible, this match. So all these things they were telling. Then this Brahmana, he became very sad. On one side he gave promise, and other side family is not allowing. Then what can be done? He got succumbed to the family emotions. Then he went to the young Brahmana and said, it is not possible. I am sorry. Then he said, but you gave me promise. You gave me promise. Then he was trying to hide that. No, I didn't say anything like that. He was trying to do, trying to cover that. So then, because he has that, family emotions. So he understood, okay, this person is under the family pressures. So, because Gopal had been the witness of this, deal, I will call Gopal only. And let Gopal come. And he called all the villagers. See, this person, elderly Brahmana, had given me promise. And Gopal is the one. Actually, elderly Brahmana didn't said no. Their son, their family members came and said, no, not possible. No promise is given like that. The elderly Brahmana was not speaking much. He didn't even say no, I didn't give promise. He was not speaking only. And where the family members came and said no, nothing promise was given like that. And then young Brahmana was saying that no, promise was given and Gopal was the witness. Then the family member said, Gopal is a witness, and call Gopal, tell him to come and tell here that the promise was given. Said, okay, I will ask Gopal. So this young Brahmana went to Vrindavan. Said, see, this happened. Now you have to come and you have to tell all the villagers, all the family members that yes, this elderly Brahmana had given the promise. And the Gopal was smiling. Krishna is smiling. Deity, Vigraha is smiling. Said, you see, I am deity. I am sitting at one place. How will I come? I cannot walk. Then the young Brahmana said, my dear sir, you are able to speak. Why you cannot walk? He was saying, if you are able to speak, why you cannot walk? So please come. Said, okay, I will come, but don't look back behind me. I'll just keep coming behind you. So then the young Brahmana was going, and the deity was also walking. Murti is walking, Vigraham is walking behind him. Then finally they reached that village. And they reached that village, and then this young Brahmana went to that family, said, come, Gopal had come, he will be he has the witness, he is the witness, he will speak. Then everyone, all the villagers, they came and saw, suddenly in one night, this, from where this deity had come, then everyone started worshipping the deity, and they understood that this is the real thing. And the elderly Brahman also, he got the strength to speak. He understood that he did offense towards this Brahmana, he did mistake. So then they were all convinced and the marriage happened. So why I told this story, that God is a person. He is not just a stone murti, who doesn't speak, not like that. He is a person. Even the murti speaks, walks. Such stories are there. If you go to Udupi, in Udupi, Krishna, Lord Krishna temple, Udupi Mutt, you have to enter from the main entrance, go behind and take darshan from a window. Why? You can not from the main door. You have to go behind, like our Radha Madhav is there. You are taking darshan from here. Udupi is not like that. You have to go behind and take darshan from a window, because God has turned 180 degrees that side. Because there is one devotee whose name was Bhakta Kanakadas. So he was from a little low class family. So at that time they were not allowing inside the temple, but he was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. He would write wonderful bhajans, sing wonderful bhajans on Lord Krishna. So he was not given permission. So he was crying and trying to see the Lord from behind. There is a small window. He was trying to see there. And what Lord did? He turned 180 degrees and gave darshan. No human did. The deity itself had turned 180 degrees. So like that, the deities are the person. God is a person. So the same deity, you can see the God who is there in the spiritual world, in the Golok Vrindavan Dham, who is doing Nitya Leelas with his pure devotees in Goloka Vrindavan Dham, in Vaikuntha, in Ayodhya, in Jagannath Puri, in Mayapur Dham. Lord is doing unlimited pastimes with his devotees. But he descends into this world in the form of Murti to give darshan. And the same Lord, he manifests as Paramatma in the heart. Why he comes? To give us intelligence, knowledge. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya chaham hriti sannivishto matta smritir gnanam apohanam cha. So I give knowledge, intelligence, remembrance and forgetfulness also. Now you remember something, it is actually God who is reminding you. You forget something, it is actually God who is not giving you that remembrance. You are intelligent, you are smart, but all that is coming from where? From Paramatma in the heart. If he stops giving, then you don't get that. So therefore, whatever intelligence, all these things we have, we should understand that it is the great blessing of God. So therefore, that has to be used engaged in the service of the Lord. No, whatever intelligence, resources that we have money, we have resources, we have talent, all these things has to be used in the service, seva of the Lord. Then that has a meaning. Otherwise, that means we are not actually recognizing the supremacy of the Lord. One who understands this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, he knows that nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to God, and everything has to be engaged in the service of the Lord. That is what is missing in the nowadays education, that this understanding that everything belongs to God is not there. Everyone is thinking, this is my property, that is my property, this is my, this is my zone, that is your zone, this is my country, that's your country, and they are fighting. They are not thinking that everything belongs to God, we are all children of God. If that universal understanding is there, then there won't be fights, there won't be wars, there won't be any kind of violence in the society. So you understand that God is the one umbrella under which we have to live. We are all under his shelter. So as Paramatma, he is there in the heart, and also the description of Paramatma is there in the scriptures. How beautiful, very beautiful he is. Even in the purport, Prabhupada is writing, God is wearing yellow color Pitambara Vastram, dhoti. He is having nice, beautiful garland, Vaijayanti Mala. He is having Kasturi Tilakam. The Tilak is of Kasturi. There is a Chihna, symbol on the chest, Srivatsa Chihna. There is a jewel, Kaustuba jewel. There is Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Padmam. He has a sword. He has a beautiful hair. One name of Krishna is Keshava. Kesh means hair. So Keshava means the one who has a beautiful hair. He has beautiful eyes like lotus petals. God is so beautiful. He is so beautiful, and His beauty never decreases. It always increases unlimitedly. That's why in Krishna book Prabhupada says that, how beautiful is Krishna. He is, the beauty of Krishna is Nitya Nava 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 Navayamanam. He is always new. He is always fresh. The beauty is always increasing. Krishna lived 125 years on this planet. And even at 125 years, he was looking like a 16 years young boy. Such beauty it is. Therefore, Krishna's name is Madan Mohan. The Madan is the one who shoots arrows. Man is captured by the woman's beauty, woman is captured by the man's beauty. So Madan is the one who traps a person, a living entity, in that material beauty. He throws arrows, he pierces the arrows, and he burns the heart with lust. So that Madan, who is so beautiful and he captures everyone in the material beauty, that Madan gets attracted to the supremely beautiful form of Krishna. And Krishna, who is Madan Mohan, who can even capture Madan, he gets attracted to the beauty of Srimati Radharani, who is much more supremely beautiful. Therefore, Radharani's name is Madana Mohana Mohini. So these are all understandings of God on the personal level. But before that, it starts with, we are not this body, we are spirit soul. That understanding first we should have. Then there is Paramatma. Paramatma has a form. Now in this verse, Yoginam api sarvesham madgate nantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam samayukta tamamata. Krishna is saying, there are so many types of yogis. You go to Himalayas, you will get 1,000 different types of yogis. Someone is sitting in the fire, someone is sitting in the sun, someone is doing dhyan in the water, someone is bhugarbha, inside the bhumi he is doing yoga. Now, different types of yogis you will find. Someone is sitting in the caves, sitting in the mountains, sitting in the forest. So many different types of yogis are there. But Krishna is saying, there are so many yogis, but of all them, who is the best? The best is the one who is always thinking of Krishna in his heart and worships him. Shraddhavan bhajatayam. With faith, he worships Lord Krishna. He engages in the service of the Lord. Sitting in Attapur, by thinking of Krishna, worshipping him, you are 10,000 times better than the person sitting in Himalayas, who is still searching. He is still searching in the meditation. Where is God? Who is God? He is even confused. Am I God or God is God? He is confused himself. But just by reading Bhagavad Gita, we understand. You did not do so many thousands of years of tapasya. No need to do any kind of tapasya. Only tapasya is, you just have to say no to materialistic things, Maya, and say yes to Krishna. That is the only tapasya. Say no to sense gratification and yes to Krishna consciousness. That is the only tapasya that we have to do. No? And Krishna consciousness is so joyful. Everything in Krishna consciousness is so joyful. Prabhupada had given that program. You come, you chant Krishna's name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It is so blissful. You sometimes you do some vrat, Satyanarayan vrat or this vrat, that puja. The Brahmana, they chant mantras. Can you chant that mantra? It is not possible. Even someone taken birth in Brahmana family also, they are not doing Brahmana Purohit work. They are doing software job. They are not doing Brahmana work. It is not possible only in the Kali Yuga to chant all that Vedic mantras with proper meter, with proper consciousness. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is so easy to chant. Anyone can chant. There is no need of any qualification. You can be from any caste, community, religion, country, state. You can be from anywhere. You can chant this holy name of Krishna. Krishna is universal. So this Maha Mantra is for for everyone. So it is so joyful. You chant the holy name. You can do japa. You can do kirtan. Any time you come to Attapur temple, there is always kirtan happening here. Nityam Harinama Sankirtan is happening. You take the darshan. Today's darshan is so beautiful. So beautiful, right? Today you see Radha Madhav, Gaur Nitai, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. It is so beautiful here. So you come every day. You come wherever you are 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers away. Still every day you come. Take darshan. If you take darshan, all your stress will go away. All your problems will go away. Krishna means one who attracts and gives you happiness, bliss, ananda. Or do you want bliss, happiness in your life? Yes or no? You want happiness? How many want happiness in your life? Others don't want? Who are not lifting hands? You don't want happiness? You want happiness? You have to lift 2 hands, not 1 hand. Yes, you want happiness. Tell, I want happiness. I want happiness. So I will chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. You just connect to Krishna, your life will become so happy. Just forget everything. Just come to temple. You need not do anything. Krishna, what he is asking you? He is not asking you, give me 1 crore rupees, 10 crore rupees, give me pay tax. He is asking you, he is not asking. What he is asking you? Just to come, do pranam to me, offer some fruits to me, offer some tulsi, at least offer tulsi, at least offer some water, give some fruits. He is just asking this much. That is also with some love and devotion. Can't we do that much? We can do. Whether in temple, on home, we can do. What is it? Just come, do pranam, he is saying. Just do pranam to me. Just doing this much, your life will become happy. Your life will become free from all sinful reactions. Then only our mind will be peaceful. Then only we can understand what is right, what is wrong. Then only we choose the right thing, we choose right people, we have right choices. Then our life is happy and blissful. This is only possible. You come every day to temple, take darshan of the Lord, read Bhagavad Gita, at least read 1 shloka every day. And most importantly, you chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Make your life very, very pure. By chanting this mantra, reading Gita, Bhagavatam, taking darshan of Krishna, chanting his names, and taking prasadam. Always take prasadam. The prasadam is Naivedya Bhoga offered to Lord Krishna, that is free from sins. Always take Krishna prasadam. This much is simple. Anyone can do. Bhakti is so easy. Prabhupada is saying, Bhakti is so easy. It is so blissful, ananda. Anyone can do. You need not do big tapasya. You can just do simple this bhakti. It is sufficient and you can go back to Godhead, Vaikunta, Golok, Vrindavan Dham. Then your life is successful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Any questions? Demigods. Prabhu is asking who are demigods. So, Krishna is called Supreme Personality of Godhead, and all the Devatas who help Lord Krishna in the management of this universe, like Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Agni, Vayu, Brahma, Shiva, they are all called demigods. Not demigods, they are demigods. They are not demigods, they are demigods. Demigod means God is supreme, but below him there are his assistants who help him in the management of this universe. So they are devatas, like 33 koti devatas we say in the scriptures. So 33 koti devatas, they all help in the management of this universe. Someone is giving, like sun god, Surya Dev is there, Vayu Dev who is giving you Vayu, there is a fire god Agni Dev who is giving fire. So they are all the departmental heads. But Krishna is the supreme God. Devadi Dev. We have a book, Krishna. Devadi Dev, Śrī Krishna. Okay, now Śrī Krishna Janmashtami is coming, 26th August on Monday. So all of you, please come to the festival, participate in the festival. Before that, on 19th August, we have 3rd anniversary of Iskcon Attapur. On Balaram Purnima Day, we have Abhishekam, Mahaprasadam to all. So you please come for that also. And before that, we have 4 days Jhulan Yatra. Radha Madhav Jhulan Yatra ki Jai. So in the side, we are doing nice arrangements. All of you please come in the evening. 7:30 to 9 we have 7 to 9 we have Jhulan Yatra also from 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's a beautiful festival, Shravan Mas swing festival of Shri Shri Radha Madhav. So please come. Festival, devotional life is full of festivals, and festivals means devotion, and devotion means full of happiness. Hare Krishna. So now please all of you get up. There will be Aarti, Rajbhog Aarti will go on. All of you participate in the Aarti, singing the holy names of the Lord. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Kirtan team.
Jassumatinandana Brajabaranagara Gokularanjanakana Yassumatinandana Brajabaranagara Gokularanjanakana Yassumatinandana Brajabaranagara Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidana Kaliyadamana Vidana Jassumatinandana Brajabaranagara Gokularanjanakana Amala Harina Ameya Vilasha Amala Harina Ameya Vilasha Dipina Purandara Navina Nagaravara